There we go. Everyone, for those of you who do not know, this is Daniel John. Click the video so we can see what you look like, birthday boy.
You don't want to see me.
Yes, there we go. Hey, everybody. Happy birthday to Daniel John. He and I, we bonded, I don't know, 2 or 3 years back or something. And we've just been staying connected. And with him having, are you 44 today?
43.
43. Okay. So we met, we talked. He's an author. I'm an author. He's a medium. I'm a medium. But what I love about what Daniel John does is that he incorporates the Bible and Jesus. Okay. Fascinating how he knows his stuff. So Daniel, talk a little bit about, you can talk about your first one if you want, and then kind of talk about the second one because it's coming out any day now.
Yeah, I don't want to, ruin your live, but
we did it all. It's all, yeah.
My first book is called Why Are We Here? It's about living your best life, finding your purpose, loving others, forgiveness, and I talk about how I discovered my purpose to help other people, so I can help you discover like yours. And then like living your life based in love, and it's kind of that simple. And then the second book is, the title's not out yet, but the subtitle, I'll tell you, is Navigating Grief and Understanding Mediumship, because I've witnessed, just like you have, thousands of times where people come to a session and they leave with more faith, they leave with more spark of life, they leave with better feelings about themselves, and I've watched it thousands of times. So in this book, I talk about how maybe visiting a medium or connecting with your loved ones yourself is something that will help you navigate through your grief. And that's what the second book is about.
I mean, I can't wait. I mean, I'm going to want a signed copy. So, I'm right, whatever. You're going to write all those beautiful little words. And right before you came on, I was just talking about, one lady said that she saw her son walking with Jesus. And it was just like right around that time when I was saying, I always like to say, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus say? Jesus is about love. Jesus is all about love.
Yeah, you want to say hi to
Pam? And so, hi guys. Hi.
Hi.
How are you, Stella?
What's today? What have I been telling you all day?
It's
your birthday.
Is she wearing blue?
Yes.
We're twins. Oh my God. And also someone said, what does it mean to dream about Jesus? And I'm like, God, I love dreaming about Jesus. And Jesus is a part of all of us, and Jesus, like Daniel would say, Jesus is not about religion. Jesus is about love.
Does Dad ever talk about Jesus?
So,
no.
I never talk about Jesus, ever.
Oh my God, really? So tell us, Daniel, I just had a beautiful session for 2 people and it was just beautiful. You know how piggybacks go. They're just, the lovely piggybacks. And so you came in just after. Well, guys, do you remember what was the 31 to 50 card? Mods, since I think Daniel came in after I pulled the cards. What was the 31 to 50 card? Do you remember? They'll remember. So what are you going to do for your birthday?
Well, funny thing happened. This morning, I just hung out with the kids for a couple hours, and then we went to Sammy's baseball game. And then I was supposed to work at 2:30 until 11, but my sister, because my family owns the restaurants, and my sister-in-law called and said, "Hey, you don't have to work." So I have a babysitter.
Awesome.
So I have a babysitter, and I don't have to work. So I'm going to just relax for a little while, take a walk, hang out with the kids a little bit, and then go to dinner myself.
Okay. Wow. Are you going to go to dinner all by yourself, or are you going to take the wife?
She's working.
Oh, of course she's working. Tell her I said hello. I wish I was there to help you celebrate. The 31 to the 50 card was the veil.
What?
Removing the veil, like There's a veil there. Look behind the veil. Is it illusion? Is it reality? Is there something that you might want to change your perception on? I mean, you would know if you pull the veil back. Yeah, that's real. Okay. But it's just like beyond the veil. So that was a card for you to think about. And oh, you know what? Hang on a minute.
We watched the movie Soul last night.
Really? Okay. Because it's Daniel's birthday, I'm going to pull a card from my Queen of the Moon. It's my Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's see. This is for Daniel's birthday. Let's see what we got for him for his birthday. Y'all, I noticed that your dad's birthday was yesterday. Right?
Yep. I was his best birthday gift ever, he said.
His dad has come, I don't know, 2-3 times. I think he's shown up, and I'm giving him 4 times he's come through me.
More than that.
I feel like I freaking more than that. I think I freaking know the dude. I do. I know him. All right. So, it's the bottom card. Ooh, you're gonna love this. This is called the Beaver Moon. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but creation. So this phase, this birthday, this new cycle that you're coming through is all about the creation. Now, see, she's got the plans right there. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And this card tells me that's her, and her peeps, her spiritual team. And so in the middle, you know how they channel stuff to us all the time? Oh, wow, where did that come from? That's from your spiritual team to you.
Okay.
So this is the year. I mean, your new book's coming out. I know you have, Margie said he is deep in the creative process with the book. Yes, there's other projects going on. And so trust, I think what I'm getting more about that is trust that creative process. Even though, I know I'm here. Okay. It's like, it's not this. It's not this. It's like, you might, I don't know. I didn't know that I was going to get a message, but anyway, so I'm going to give what I'm hearing. So this is about like, you feel like sometimes like something stopped. Something's like, why is that stopped? Or not, it's not the word stuck. Something's kind of like stopped, but that's because there are still other items to add. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Showing me a treasure chest. There are other things that have to be added to that treasure chest for those projects to them hand gestures. His dad showed up. I bet he is here. I want to ask you something really quick. Do you know a Chuck?
Stop. Please Chuck.
Stop. Who's Chuck?
What? Come on, you're not just. I mean, I know you, but that name just came to you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first of all, 5 years ago, before I even believed in any of this stuff, I was in the shower and I felt this like person around me. Now, this is before I believed. This is when I was a hardcore Christian. Like, you can't talk to the dead. Like, don't believe in this stuff. And I was in the shower and I was like, "Who are you?" And I just felt someone, and I got the name. I got the name Chuck. So I went to a medium. Well, this is just the beginning. I went to a medium, and about halfway through the thing, she's like, "Who's Chuck?" And I was like, I started like crying. Well, listen, this gets even crazier. So I said, well, that's kind of weird. I told her the story about the shower, and she's like, I said, I think it's like some kind of angel. Like, and now I know it's a spirit guide. And she said, trust that. And I said, okay. So that's my number one spirit guide. Number two, that's number one. Number two, I got a text message today about an hour ago from someone named Chuck, who happens to be the main person on the project I'm working on, which you just mentioned with the plans. And he sent me a video that we're working on that came out really nicely. And when you gave the message earlier about like things need to be put together like a little bit more, he's the person who's putting this stuff together.
Wow, that's that treasure chest. They want now. I don't know why I was shown the treasure chest, but it was like there's more things that have to be added to that for this.
And what and and what he sent me was an addition to what I already have. I think he even used
No
that word.
way.
I think he even used that word. I'll send you the screenshot.
You can't make this shit up.
You can't, dude. That's crazy. I'd
I
like
mean,
if I didn't know you, I would think that you'd went on my. But I don't even have that anywhere on my. Well, I do. I have it in my book. I do have it in my first book, I think. But
no, I didn't know anything about that.
yeah, that's
Okay.
crazy. That's not only my
Um,
spirit guide, but my main guy on the project I'm working on, who just texted me about an hour ago with a new piece of the project.
so this is like a validation. Okay, and let me ask you this. What is the number 9?
Well, that's how old my son is,
Okay. Because I heard the number 9.
and my birthday is obviously a 9. So is my dad and my son. So our birthdays are all this month. But my son's 9.
Why am I hearing the champ? The champ.
Well, my son, who's 9, I mean, he's been playing. He made a travel baseball team, like a big boy team.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. It was just like the champ. Ooh. Do you have your dad's ring?
I don't. I might. I don't like have it with me. It might be in his box of things, but he did have.
Was it? I want to say this. Was it kind of gaudy?
Yeah. My dad had gaudy shit.
I mean, okay, just something about gaudy. Do you let me know? It's almost like I see something yellow with it. Like I don't. What is the birthstone? What is your birthstone? Do you
Sapphire.
know? Sapphire. No, this was like a yellowish kind of. I don't know, a yellowish kind of. I don't know what that's about. Something about you might be looking through something and go, oh wow, the ring, and I don't even know why that would happen. Um, okay, I'll tell them. So citrine, maybe it is citrine. Don't. Did he used to point when he would talk to you? Did he used to use his finger and point?
Oh my god, I got to get a copy of this. So when in fact my best friend and one of my other friends, my dad went to Pizza Hut one time, and my dad stood in the middle of the restaurant and pointed at some like lady, and I'm like, Dad, you can't point like that. And like I don't know, maybe a few months ago, my buddy, my best friend, he goes, dude, remember when your dad like pointed at that lady right in the middle of the restaurant? So yeah, my dad had no like he had no filter, and no one ever really taught him common sense like like proper etiquette.
Deanna says, I think his dad is a Navy veteran. Was your dad in the Navy?
My stepfather was in the Navy.
Oh, stepfather. Okay. Um, now would your dad have been the type to say, I'm not going to take a back seat to nobody?
Oh, I just got goosebumps when you said that. So first of all, I got to tell you something. I'm enjoying every second of this, and normally I'd say like, oh my gosh, like bring someone else on, but like it's my birthday, and I feel like my dad, his birthday was yesterday, and like I don't, I'm not selfish at all, but
No,
I'm enjoying this. So just please keep going if you can.
no, this is
Yes,
a reason.
my dad.
So he's talking about, I'll never take a back seat. And he goes, I raised you the same way.
Yeah, I mean,
No matter, somebody may try to put you in the back seat of something. He's like, no, no.
so
That gave me chills.
yes,
I don't take a back seat. You don't take a back seat.
yeah. His nickname was Johnny Rebel.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I was just thinking last night when I was watching Soul, like I'm kind of a pushover a little bit. Like I don't like I just I don't know. There's a confidence, and I was meditating then. Okay, last night, and one of my things, like the Soul little patch in the movie Soul, is like confidence and respect in a respectful way. Like sometimes I think like, oh, someone has this, more that. Like it's to recognize that I'm put together, and that I need to have that confidence kind of piece.
Right. Now, what I'm going to do my best, I'll download this and I'll try to just save this section for you. I'll figure it out. I'm sure your dad will help. Why is he showing me a kite?
Well, I don't know why, but that came through in my first session ever. And I think what he meant when that came through in my very first session was to go with the flow, go with the wind, let the wind
Like,
and the universe guide you.
oh, because it's near the ocean. Because there's sand and there's the ocean, and so that's where that is, and that's what he was showing me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not. He's showing. Oh, it looks like a basketball. I don't know for sure. Was he big in the basketball games, or were you big in the basketball? It's either a basketball or it's like a soccer ball. I'm not real sure.
Well, I'm not in the basketball, but we were playing basketball last night. We have a basketball hoop in the driveway, and my son, who is like I think my dad reincarnated. He was given a basketball with with Charles Barkley's signature on it
Oh wow, when was that?
when he was born, like 5 years ago.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I think there's twofold to that. I think the basketball was about that was his birthday, and you guys were out there. Now, I want to ask you something really quick. Um, now, something about Stella. Stella's pretty open
Yeah,
from what he's showing me.
Yeah, she's the intuitive one.
So it's like Stella sees me, and I don't even know what that is. Did she ever say something about being? He goes, Stella sees me. What is that?
She doesn't want to talk about it. Every time I talk to her, I said, "Have you ever seen a spirit?" And she just she'll bury her head in my chest. She doesn't want to talk about it. So I'm sure she's seen them.
Yeah. And it's like there's this grandpa granddaughter thing. Okay. So
well, when he died about a month before he died, my wife was pregnant with her, and I remember he was upset because he was never going to get to meet her. And back then I didn't really believe in all this stuff, so I wasn't like, yeah, you'll meet her, Dad. You'll just be meeting her from over there. But I didn't know what to say back then.
Now he's showing me a set of crutches.
Any feeling behind that? And I'll tell you in a minute.
The feeling is, I could be wrong. The feeling is you don't need them. That's the feeling I was getting.
That was my nickname in high school.
No way.
Yeah, I broke my ankle. Yeah, that was my nickname because I broke my ankle and I was on crutches for my junior and senior year.
Wow. Yeah. But that was the phrase of you don't need those. But see, there's a two-part to this, I think. One of it is a validation, but the other one is you don't need crutches because you're standing on your own. You don't need that. So would you understand that two-part to that message? I mean,
yeah, probably symbolic. Like, I've worked hard at raising my vibration, choosing love, and quitting gambling and quitting watching porn and quitting smoke, drinking, and I quit all that shit. I mean, I don't do any. I don't really have many vices anymore.
So I think that's very, very symbolic. Do you like carrot cake?
Not particularly.
I don't know what kind of, I wonder if it's spice. I can't tell if it's not chocolate, it's not vanilla, it's something different. So I don't know if that would have been something he would have liked, but and it's got white frosting and it almost looks like carrot cake or a spice. I don't know who that belongs to if it's not for you.
No, my dad liked, his favorite color was orange, and my mom used to make a really good carrot cake, but I haven't had it in a long time.
Okay. Well, and that might be something that because the carrot cake seems to be important. Not that you're going to, if somebody gives you a carrot cake for your birthday. I will tell you,
yes.
Yeah, that'll be funny. I mean, I don't know. Where are you going to dinner? Well, don't tell us all because we'll all show up. We don't really want to know where we'll all show up. So, yeah, true. I mean, I know I'm going to tell him that. So I don't even know that you fully comprehend, and he's not trying to be egotistical, but he's like, you don't even comprehend how big of a deal you are like what you're doing. You don't comprehend how big of a deal this is because he's pointing all different directions. Did he always use his hands when he
Oh, yeah,
talked?
and he pointed a lot. That was like a joke. It was a pointer.
Well, who was it? Margie? Somebody's like, "Oh my God, his dad's coming to," because I started doing this at the beginning, and so it's like you don't even have a true, real concept about what's going on here. Okay, he does. He does.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: we already know that the Ferris wheel is a big deal to you because you get those. Are you near a Ferris wheel? Do you live near a Ferris wheel?
Not really. It's
I
on the
think
cover
you're
of
going to get another.
It's on the cover of my new book.
I think you're going to somehow. I think you know how I love it because you get license plates and messages. I think you're going to get another Ferris wheel somewhere. That's what's being shown to me. Because I already know Ferris wheel is a big deal to you, but he showed it to me for a reason. So you're either going to see something on a billboard or something that's going to happen. Okay.
Well, did he show you the Ferris wheel as a follow up to that message about it's
Yeah.
bigger than mine?
Yeah.
Well, then
Yeah.
yeah. I mean that's what it's all about. You know that.
Okay. Okay. That's true. But you and I both know about the Ferris wheel. So I wanted to not say, oh, we all know what that is.
Yeah, but as a
still,
follow up.
don't be, okay, it's a follow up to that message. But don't be surprised if you end up getting some other like, oh, look at that. Or some semi might go along and you'll see if I don't know what that is. Just keep open and that might.
I see it everywhere. Sorry to interrupt you. And it was even in the movie Soul. I saw it. It's in the movie. So it's like I see him everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see him everywhere.
He's showing me a red rose. So unless you know somebody that's got the name Rose and it's a single red rose. Is he cremated or buried?
Cremated.
And he's not buried at a vault somewhere.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't know. There was something about, I don't know, the red rose. And then it might have something to do with is he in an urn?
Yeah, yeah.
Is there any flower near that urn?
No.
Okay. Pay attention to the red rose. I don't know what that's about.
Okay. I think
Go ahead.
I think I have a feeling, but I don't want to put it in your mouth. What's your feeling behind it?
I'm not really sure, but the feeling that I get a feeling of regalness. I don't know why.
What does that
regalness, mean? Regal, royal. Like a queen would be regal. Someone would give her a beautiful rose, and it's like regal and standing. I don't even know that's.
Oh,
I
know what it is. Rose. I know what it is.
Okay, you know what? Okay, yeah. Do you understand that? Okay, so you don't have to share.
Well, I'll tell you because you'll pick up what I'm saying. But my buddy was on The Bachelorette, and pretty much, that, with the project I'm working on, I think he's making me feel like, that's going to work out. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And not only that, my friend who was on The Bachelorette, his name was Dick, and my dad always used to call me Dick. He'd be like, "Hey, what are you doing, Dick?"
God.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so maybe.
All right. So that was a message for you.
Yeah, I didn't have that feeling, but when you say regal, that makes complete sense. I mean,
exactly. That came to me immediately. And thank you guys for being patient here. We were basically done with the live, and then Daniel shows up. So now you know why his dad. No, we were just chatting and sharing cards. So,
hi.
Did your dad like shellfish?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I have no idea. Actually, is that bad?
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm just seeing a plate full of, shrimp and crab and all of that. I don't know what that's about, but who is that?
7.
Dog. So just pay attention to that. I mean, are you a seafood eater?
Not at all. No, I don't like seafood.
Then I don't know what that's about.
Oh, wait a minute. Is is he giving me that too?
Yes.
I think that's what I don't know what's your feeling behind that? I'll see if that makes sense.
It's a mixture of everything. So there's crab legs and there's seafood, I mean shrimp and like this lobster and stuff all on a plate. And so it's like everything at once on a plate.
Well, he used to talk about how big when we got married, they had like really big shrimp at our wedding. But I'm pretty sure in the movie with Will Smith, he had shellfish, which is why he got that allergic reaction. I don't know. I don't know where he's going with it.
Well, I'll leave it at that. I don't know what that's about. But it could be another symbolic thing. Everything served on one plate. You get that? Because there's everything.
A variety.
Yes. Okay. And, to me, crab legs are very expensive type of thing, but it's my favorite. And so it's like you're going to get a variety of all the good stuff, if that makes sense. Why he would use shellfish, I don't know. Maybe because he knows I love all of that stuff. Let me see if he has anything else to say. Did he used to say Roger Dodger?
No, I had an Uncle Roger about my mom's side.
Is there anything about the Dodgers? Who's the Dodgers?
Well, we were in LA working on our project.
I heard Roger Dodger, so I heard both.
Well, maybe it's an LA thing, like LA Dodgers. I don't know. There's no Roger besides my uncle on my
and
mom.
Roger is, Roger that.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes. So, I mean, he's come through so many times that maybe he's just like, I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm just going to, whatever. Okay. So do you have anyone named, Rusty? Rusty,
yeah,
Dusty?
My dad had a friend named Rusty he was like his car buddy.
Okay. Is Rusty still alive?
My gosh, I have no idea. They were friends like 30, 40 years ago, literally. I was like 5. I just remember his name.
Okay. He was just saying something about the word Rusty. So, it was just another little thing. I mean, whenever he comes through and he gives you information, you already know it's him. You already know. Okay.
I think I know where he's going with that. Oh, I know where he's going with that.
Okay.
Remember in the movie Cars, and oh, by the way, I said that was his car buddy. Well, in the movie Cars, the guy's advertising, like when he won the championship, Rusty's was his promo. So he would get advertising. So I know where he's going with it. Remember how
I went back. Remember I said the word champ earlier.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, maybe it's the whole thing with the Ferris wheel, LA,
Okay. All right. Now you understand. Thank you guys for being patient, and mods, thank you for being there and helping. Okay. So he's showing just like the 4th of July. He said, just like the 4th of July. Okay. Fireworks, all of that. Now, this is what he's showing me, so I'm going to give it. So he says, just like the 4th of July, there's fireworks, and then somebody just crossed the finish line with the fireworks all around. So I think that's a validation for you. Okay. Just like the 4th of July. So I don't know if he has a connection to the 4th of July. Not really sure. But anyway, the fireworks are all around, and then somebody's crossing the finish line. So I think that's about your.
The guy that talked about the Ferris wheel the very first time before you brought it up, like 5 years ago, he is he's a, what do you call him? Muscle man. He does where you have to run for 20 miles.
Oh, okay. Swim. You know what? So interesting. I think symbolically, all of this you'll have to rewatch this. I am going to download this as long as there's no technical issues, and I'll upload the whole thing to YouTube, but I'll try to cut this section for you. I just think there's a lot of validation for your project.
Yeah, he's
That's right,
an Iron
Dolly.
Man.
Right. Okay.
And he was the one that first talked about this whole thing
Okay.
that we're working on.
Did your dad used to chuckle under his breath all the time?
Well, I think I know where he used to go like this. He used to go and pretend like somebody was farting, and he go yeah.
Oh,
he would do
he's
that
doing something with his mouth, and he's starting to laugh, and I go, I don't know what's so funny, but he's like doing, and his mouth is like, are you chuckling underneath you? Okay, you got
it. Yeah. He would do it all the time. Okay. My friends, he go.
That's funny. That's funny.
He's a funny.
Okay. Do you know why he would be giving me the number 57?
Well, I mean, the 57 Chevy is like, we used to go to car shows all together. That's the only thing I could think with 57. He never had a 57 Chevy, but he loved classic cars. He loved old cars. Okay. That might be another thing that he's just saying. And so I think he's extremely proud of himself. Like, when I came on here, it's so funny that you came on right when, we finished the mediumship, we finished the collective cards, and then I go, oh my God, he hasn't been in my live in forever. And then you pop in. And so I think your dad was like, we're going to wait till Pam's done doing her other stuff. Daniel will pop in and he gets a special birthday message. And I think it's incredible, because the first time your dad came through was on my Instagram, and it was on my birthday. I remember that. Oh, wow.
Is
yours January 24th?
January 24th.
Yeah, that's what I said. Wow, I remember your birthday. That's crazy.
Yeah, and Ziggy just came in. What's funny is it was my birthday. I was snowed in. I decided to spend the day giving sessions. You and Ziggy, both your dads came through in that Instagram.
Wow. Hi, Ziggy.
On my birthday. So Here he is. Ziggy just pops in. You can't make this shit up. But y'all, make sure that you're saying happy birthday to Daniel. He's been traveling with his new job. Well, it's kind of like an old job, and you kind of went back. But anyway, so it's his birthday. Make sure you're following him, because his book's going to be coming out. What date is your book coming out?
October 3rd. We're going to wait for Mercury to get out of retrograde, and then we're going to launch it.
I don't blame you.
October 3rd is the big day. We're going to do like a big live. We're going to give away some copies. We're going to show the cover and everything, and all in one day, October 3rd.
I am so freaking excited today, because, how many people get a message on their birthday? Your dad had this all planned. Your dad had this all planned.
Yeah, the pointing,
and so
the fireworks, and the pot of gold, and the Rusty, and the Chuck. Come on.
You can't make this shit up. So I'm gonna let Daniel go, because I know he's got plans for today, and he's with the kids, and he's got things to do, and I am going to do my very best. Margie will probably even help me. I want to get this section. Maybe I can download and then save this section for you for your birthday, and that way you've got it. Okay, there's like a quick little final message. Like, did your dad did they used to say something about don't be so cranky? Was he cranky?
Oh yeah, my dad was cranky. Absolutely.
Cranky. He's like, so maybe it's just a little final thing, like it might be a twofold, like don't be cranky, and he's got the finger. Don't be cranky.
Yeah, I have a little bit of that. I don't know I'm happy most of the time, but I do get kind of like I'm impatient, and I try to like be patient, and I get that like feeling in my stomach, and I'm like, okay, you're becoming. I like yelled this morning, which I normally don't do because I'm very calculated and I meditate and stuff. But like kids got me really upset. So yeah, maybe just sometimes I can be actually
And
as
the
much as I
thing
don't
is,
want to.
don't be cranky. Don't be cranky. Okay.
And
Daniel,
also,
that is
yeah,
awesome, y'all. Oh,
well,
Daniel,
thank
stay
you.
on because I'm going to pull the final collective for all of us.
Okay, thank you for them.
Let's see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the dreamer's journey right here. This is a final collective for all of us. This is the 17th. This is a Saturday. So this is something, whatever this message is, we can focus on for the weekend. How about that? So yeah, all these happy birthdays to Daniel. Make sure you guys are following him. If you're not, follow me. If you're not, I mean, heck, may as well follow both of us, right? All right, so here's our final collective. I love it. Once again, blue. Oh, sorry guys, we got to cover up or we'll get. Anyway, it says strength, courage and fortitude, compassion and growth.
So Philippians 4:13 is a good verse to go with that. And there's 73.3 likes, which is my symbol for my dad.
Wow. There we go, y'all. Look at that. I had to cover her up because, she's half naked, whatever. I mean, so that is the final. And what was that? What was that Bible verse again, Daniel?
Philippians 4:13.
Okay. That is perfect. That is so awesome. You just made my whole day. Your dad just made my whole day. I mean, we had some beautiful messages earlier. That is true. I'm very pleased that Roger and PNW's, lady came through. But this was always like, I don't know, maybe your dad and I, we must know each other because this is what, number 5 time he's come through?
At least, Pam.
Wow. This is so incredible. I'm going to do the best I can. It may take me a few days because lately it's been taking me 3 days to even download from here.
Really?
Okay. So y'all,
Walker, come say hi.
All of my colleagues who have popped in, give a final wave. There's Daniel and his kids.
Here to me.
It is his birthday. He got a beautiful message from his dad. I'm so excited. Say hi, everybody. Give a wave, kids. Give a wave. So y'all, I'm going to end my live with something I've been trying to do lately is not only be kind to others, be kind to yourself. No, I don't have any backup accounts. I don't have any other accounts. This is my only account, okay? None of us have backup accounts here. Okay, I'm just and be very vigilant. So I am going to say goodbye. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. Can you imagine? I love you, Daniel. Mods, thanks, you.
Pam.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.